Hello students, so this is Vinay sir, your mathematics teacher. Once again I welcome you all to the online class organized by Alchemy School. In the previous class, we all have discussed what is fraction and how we can add or subtract two simple fractions. Today we all are going to learn how we can add to mixed fraction, how we can subtract to mixed fraction, and how we can arrange the fractions in ascending or descending order. So let's start today's topic. So students, the first topic that we are going to discuss here, that is addition of mixed fraction. How we can add to mixed fraction when we have two mixed fraction, how we can add them, that we are going to learn here. Suppose that we have two fractions 3 1 upon 4 and 4 1 by 2. We have these two fractions and we are going to add them. So before adding these fractions, we have to change them into improper fraction first. How we can change the fractions, how we can change a mixed fraction into improper fraction. So suppose that I am going to change this fraction into improper fraction, we can write here 3 1 upon 4. So this 3 represent the whole number and this is the denominator of the fraction. So this 3 will be multiplied with 4 and then after this numerator will be added to the result. Okay, so we can write the fraction 3 into 4 and then plus 1 upon, we have to keep the denominator as it is. So this is 4. Then after 4 3s are 12 and 1 13. 13 upon 4. So this is improper form of 3 and 1 upon 4. So we can write here 13 upon 4. The same we can change this 4 and 1 upon 2 also. So plus 4 1 upon 2 can be written as 4 into 2 plus 1 upon 2 is equal to 4 2 is 8 plus 1 9. 9 upon 2. So we can write here 9 upon 2. Now we have changed the fractions in improper form and now we have to apply the same procedure that already we have discussed in our previous class. Okay, we have to find the LCM of 4 and 2. So LCM of 4 and 2 is 4. LCM of 4 and 2 is 4. So we have to change the denominator and we have to make them equal as 4. Okay, so 13 upon 4. So here the denominator is already 4. So we can multiply it by 1. The same time the numerator can be multiplied by 1 and we find the same result 13 upon 4. Okay, the same procedure we can apply with the next fraction, that is 9 upon 2. So 2 will be multiplied by 2. The same time the numerator also will be multiplied by 2. So we get here 18 upon 4. Okay, so now we can see the denominators we have made equal. Okay, now simply we can add them. So we can write here 13 upon 4 plus 18 upon 4 is equal to 13 plus 18 upon 4. When we add these two values, 8 and 3 21, 8 and 3 11. So 1 will be carried and 1 and 1 2 and 1 3 upon 13, 31 upon 4. 31 upon 4 is the answer. We can change this 31 upon 4 into mixed fraction and we can write here 4 7 is 28. So 7 31. So 3 upon 4. So this we have converted as in the mixed form of 31 upon 4. So now we all are going to learn how we can subtract two mixed fraction. Okay, subtraction of mixed fraction. Okay, suppose that we have an example here. Subtract 3 1 upon 4 from 5 to upon 3. Okay, so we have this example here, and we are going to subtract 3 and 1 upon 4 from 5 and 2 upon 3. So this fraction will be written first 5 and 2 upon 3 minus 3 and 1 upon 4. Okay, change them into improper fraction. 5 3s are 15, 15 and 2 17, so 17 upon 3 minus 3 4s are 12, 12 and 1 13, so this is 13 upon 4. We have to find the LCM of 3 and 4. So LCM of 3 and 4 is 12. Okay, we have to change them. 17 upon 3, 3 into 4, 17 into 4 minus 13 upon 4, 4 into 3, 13 into 3. We'll find here 17 4s are 68 and this is 12 minus 13 3s are 39 upon 12. So easily we can find here, we have now 68 upon 12 minus 39 upon 12. Okay, simply we can write here 12, 68 minus 39. So when we subtract this 39 from 68, we get here 29, and in denominator we will write 12. Okay, so this is the answer. We can change it into mixed fraction. 12 2s are 24 and 24 5 29, so 5 we have to write here, and in denominator we will write 12. So this is the mixed form of fraction, and this is improper form of fraction. We have changed it into mixed fraction, so this will be considered as answer. So now we all are going to learn how we can arrange the given fraction in ascending order or descending order. We can arrange the given fraction in ascending order or descending order when we can determine the values of given fraction. If we are able to examine the values of given fraction, the value of which fraction is smaller and the value of which fraction is greater, then only we can arrange them. So I have taken the question from your exercise 2.1. The question number 2 is arrange the following in descending order. We can arrange the descending order means we have to write the greatest value first, and then after we have to write the smaller values. Okay, the greatest value first, and then after we have to write the smaller values. So first of all we have to decide which fraction has the greatest value. Okay, so how we can decide it, that is important to learn first. Okay, so let's see how we can decide which fraction has the greatest value. So to determine which fraction has the greatest value, we have to change the denominators and we have to make them equal first. Okay, and we know that we can change them, we can make them equal by taking LCM. So let's see how we can find the LCM of 9, 3 and 21. Okay, so 3, 9, 21, 3 1s are 3, 3 3s are 9, 3 7s are 21, 3 1, 3 1s are 1, 3 1s are 3, and this 7, and then after 7 1 1 1. So LCM of 3, 9 and 21 will be 3 into 3 into 7. 3 into 3 into 7. So 3 3s are 9, 9 7s are 63. So the LCM we can write here, LCM of 9, 3 and 21 is 63. Now we have to make the denominators 63. So 2 upon 9, 9 7s are 63. The same time we have to multiply the numerator also by 7. So we'll have here 7 2s are 14 and 9 7s are 63. The same way we can change 2 upon 3, 21 into 21. Okay, so this will be 42 and the denominator will be 63. The same way we can change 8 upon 21. 21 will be multiplied by 3 and 8 will be multiplied by 3. So this will be 8 3s are 24 and 21 3s are 63. So now students, we can see here the denominators we have changed. We have made the denominators equal. Now easily we can identify which fraction has the greatest value and which fraction has smallest value. So we can see here, we have to observe the numerator. The greatest numerator has the greatest value. So this is the greatest fraction here. So we can write here 42 upon 63. Then after we can see 24 upon 63. 24 upon 63. And at the end we can write 14 upon 63. So this is 14 upon 63. Okay. So instead of these value, we have to write here the original value that is given in the question. So instead of 42 upon 63, we have to write, where is this 42 upon 63? So 42 upon 63 is here. So this is the original value that we had changed. So we can write here 2 upon 3. Instead of 24 upon 63, we have to write the original value. So this is 8 upon 21. We have to write here 8 upon 21. And the third value we have to write, that is 14 upon 63. So this is 2 upon 9. 2 upon 9 is the original value. So we have arranged the given numbers in ascending orders. Now we can find 2 upon 3 is the greatest value. Then after we have 8 upon 21, that is here, and this 2 upon 9 is the smallest value, so that is here. I have arranged it here in descending order. You can practice for this, and next question you can solve by yourself. Students, today we have seen how we can add two mixed fractions, how we can subtract two mixed fraction, and how we can arrange the fractions in descending order. Okay, we can arrange them in ascending order also by applying the same procedure. When we are arranging them in ascending order, that time we have to write the smallest value first, and then after the bigger value, greater value, we have to write there. Okay, so practice for these questions. When we meet again in the next part of video, we will take some word problems from this same exercise. So keep practicing, keep learning, stay safe and stay at home. Thank you so much.